Number one is going to be fire protection. This is very important that whatever you put into your facility is going to be safe. You don't want it to be something that's going to cause problems later on down the road. So all products have fire ratings, acceptable fire ratings, that need to be within certain ranges. Of course, it needs to be a Class A fire rating. We want it to be Class A as a unit. We don't want it to only be surface burning characteristics. We want the whole thing to be safe for you. Number two is durability. We want the panel that you put into your facility to last for a while. We don't want it to be torn up the very next week. So sometimes we need to look at space issues, where we're placing the product, how we're using the product, but mainly there's durability standards that go into products that are manufactured, such as compression and tensile strength. How well will they bounce back after being impacted? So in a gymnasium type environment, if they're getting hit with balls all day, every day, basketballs, volleyballs, you name it, is that panel going to be able to withstand that abuse? The other thing is the sag. How well is it going to respond? How dense is it? These are all durability test factors. The third thing is absorption. That's really what you're purchasing, is a product that's going to help solve these bad boys of your room, the echo, the reverberation. So you want to make sure that you pick a product that has very good NRC values, and also that you pick one that's going to solve the frequency issues of your room. If you're experiencing a lot of low frequency issues, then you need to make sure that you pick a product that does well down in the 125 range. Likewise, if you're having higher frequency diffusion issues, you want to make sure that you're getting a product that is working in the frequency range that your room is having problems in. The fourth thing is aesthetics. We want to make sure that you're picking a product that looks beautiful, that matches your room. Most acoustical products out there can be chosen to be covered in a many plethora of fabric coverings to match the decor, to match the angles and the circulars, and the way the panels are shaped and cut out will make it look beautiful in your facility. The fifth final thing that kind of sums up all the other four is the value. We want to make sure that you're getting a product that is going to be the best in every category for the dollar that you're spending. Let's look at a chart now that shows the cost versus value of a product. What we want to do here is help to break down to where we're comparing apples to apples and not apples to oranges. So let's look at the absorption rating, let's say. Well, you have a product that has an NRC rating of 0.80, and you have another product that has an NRC of 1.60. Now you can see just real quickly that the 1.60 is twice as absorbative as the 0.80. So we can basically use half as much of the 1.6 to equal the exact same expected end. Now this becomes important whenever you're comparing dollars to dollars, because if you just say you need X amount of square feet but don't qualify to the absorption rate, then you could end up falling short if you went with the cheaper one. So what we want to do here is look at this chart, and you can see real quickly that the 1.60, although it costs a little bit more per square foot, ends up saving you a lot of money in the long run. So in conclusion, it's important to get the best product you can at the best price you can, and although it may cost a little more per square foot, doesn't mean that you're losing overall battle when you're trying to solve the room, because each room needs X amount of absorption in the room. So we want to get a product that has good fire protection, great durability, looks good, and also gets the absorption that you need, and all this equates to the value of the product.